Okay, we're down to the final presentation. It's Rüster Sports from Des Moines.
Good afternoon. My name is Davidson, and this is Bach, and we are Rüster Sports. Rüster Sports is a sporting goods manufacturing company located in the heart of Des Moines, Iowa. The company was founded in 2009 by professional triathlete, industrial engineer, and Iowa alum TJ Davidson. The company started around our bicycle travel case. We manufacture the only bike case in the world that you can fly your bicycle as a piece of standard checked baggage on all major airlines. Typically, when you go to fly your bicycle, you fly in this great big bike box, and when you get to the counter agent slaps you with a $200 bike fee each way to fly your bike. We're talking $400 round trip to get your bike to and from your destination. Well, the hen house solves that need. We sell several hundred of those cases each year. It's the bread and butter of the company, and it's what allows us to jump into endeavors like the one we want to talk about today. The Diamond Bike was born in 2013. It was November, Ironman, Arizona. We had just finished a long 8 months preparing for the launch of this product. And initially, customers were asking us, how do we differentiate ourselves? How is this product better? And there's a few key ways. One, you'll notice the design. We're one of 2 companies manufacturing what's called the beam design. This gives us a significant competitive advantage from an aerodynamic standpoint, and aerodynamics correlates to time, and time is what gives you those precious seconds to get on top of your competitor. Second, the design is modular. So the beam is actually removable. So this not only allows us to pack it into a hen house, which goes really nicely with the other side of our business, but more importantly, it allows us to innovate and implement changes to segments of the bike while maintaining the integrity of the full product. We're a vertically integrated company. Our marketing, manufacturing, production, and engineering is all under one roof. So when we want to go and implement a change, our engineering team simply walks onto the production floor and implements that change. In contrast to our competitors, who are often designing their products in the US or in Europe and shipping that design off to some factory in Asia for manufacturing. Finally, we're the Tesla of bicycles. We're consumer direct. This allows us to A, maintain profit margins, but more importantly, it allows us to get direct feedback from our customers so that we can innovate products that suit their needs and wants. You know, people toss around the term made in the USA, and really in the bike industry, I'm not sure what that means. At our office, we say born in Iowa, because our products truly are born in the great state of Iowa, where we foster innovation and encourage US manufacturing.
So when we launched this bike over a year ago, we kept getting the same question, basically asking us why we didn't offer an integrated front brake solution. And this wasn't a huge priority for us, but when we saw someone online design the Diamond Dream Bike for them, using another competitor's part, we decided it was time to make this a priority for us. But we didn't want to be like our competitors who use a bunch of tiny screws to make things very difficult if you ever want to service or travel with your bicycle. Of course, we wanted to be different. So our solution, Ethan, as you can see, with just a little bit of elbow grease, you can take off the front cover of the fork. So not only is the image of the bike actually transformed and it looks a lot better, it's very easy to use. And not only that, but it's really dang fast. Our aerospace and design engineers use computational fluid dynamics and the wind tunnels of Iowa State University to design this design. And we took it to the wind tunnel and tested it against some of our competitors. We can proudly say that we have the fastest triathlon bike in the world. And in the sport of triathlon, aerodynamics is key. Aerodynamics is the difference between winning or losing a race, and aero sells bikes. So if we happen to win this contest, we plan to spend the money on a global marketing push. As a manufacturing company, most of the money that we do earn gets back into the company in the form of salary and research and design. So this would be the first time we actually really spend any money at all with marketing. And at $13,000 a pop for this bike, and the claim that says you're the fastest bike in the world, the level of marketing material really needs to be on par with the innovation that's within this bicycle. And unfortunately, we don't have anyone on staff that can actually create this material for us, so we're going to have to hire some local professional videographers, photographers, and graphic designers to help us produce some beautiful pieces of art so we can help spread this message globally and up our brand presence.
So what will this do for us? What will the launch of this product do? You know, obviously this is the graph that everybody wanted to see, right? Continued growth. And truthfully, that's the trend we anticipate. We're planning on creating 5 to 6 additional jobs this year alone. And this isn't just Iowa talent. We're attracting talent from out of state as well. Revenue growth, we've seen continuous over 100% growth each year, and we're on pace for that again this year. And with the launch of the Fork, we hope that that will be a continued theme. Finally, what does this really allow us? It allows us to continue innovating. What's next? We have an extra small bike that's going to be launching here in the coming months to round out our size offerings. We have a new beam design that's going to launch. And we have a $4,000 bike that's going to launch that taps into a totally different segment of the market than a guy who buys a $13,000 bicycle. We have a proprietary inner tube design that we were fortunate enough to get a $25,000 grant from to continue pursuing. That's more aerodynamic and lighter than your typical solution in a butyl rubber tube. But what does this grant really allow us to do? It allows us to continue innovating, continue challenging industry norms, and continue preserving U.S. manufacturing. We are Rüster Sports, and I thank you for your time.